Hey, what's up guys, Strike here coming at you with another Batman Return to Arkham video, and today I'm going to be doing my top 5 wish list countdown on the 5 things I want to see the most from Batman Return to Arkham. And I'm just going to go over the 5 things that I want to see because the remaster is a perfect opportunity to give these things to us, and these are just things that I want to see generally in the remaster. The first one is the PlayStation exclusive content. Now, as you already know, Batman Arkham Asylum had PlayStation exclusive content for the PlayStation 3, and Arkham Asylum had the Play as Joker DLC, and I can't remember what the name of it is specifically, but it's the 2 different challenge maps for Batman. One of them is like the Extreme Isolation challenge map, and then the other one is basically a different version of the Botanical Gardens. But I really want these to carry over to the next gen versions. We already know that we're getting the same DLC from the previous versions, but I'd like to see the PlayStation 3 exclusive content carry over and become PlayStation 4 exclusive content, because Xbox has been cheated out of the DLC. And personally, I think to just kind of make it Xbox, like for the Xbox as well as the PlayStation 4, I think that would be kind of taking them, taking the special, DLC, like the special feeling of having that DLC, because I knew as soon as Arkham Knight was announced that I had to get a PlayStation 4 for the game, because I knew that they were going to do PlayStation exclusive content, and I was not going to miss out on that. It was a mistake for me to get the Xbox 360 in the first place. I should have gotten a PlayStation. Even though I don't regret getting the Xbox, I am kind of saddened that I wasn't able to get that PlayStation 3 exclusive stuff for Batman Arkham Asylum. And I think putting it as PlayStation 4 exclusives in the remaster will be a great way to make up for those people who transferred over to Xbox, or from Xbox to PlayStation, to get that kind of stuff whenever PlayStation exclusives come about. Because, since Arkham Asylum, obviously, there have been PlayStation exclusives for Batman Arkham games, and never any Xbox exclusive stuff. And I think it's important that if they do keep it PlayStation exclusive, that to keep that going. But next to number 4. Number 4 is something that probably won't be added. I'm not going to be surprised if it's not, although I think if Rocksteady does this, it would make a lot of sense, and it would be very beneficial, and it would just be cool. I want photo mode to return in Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City for the remasters. I would love, love, love to capture some of my favorite moments in those games with photo mode. I think that would just be so cool to be able to capture, like, Batman gliding through Arkham City, or Batman riding a Titan, or, Batman fighting Clayface or Joker or something like that. I think that would be really cool to be able to do that. But, yeah, photo mode is definitely a big one that I really want in Batman Return to Arkham. Number 3 is a little bit of fixed continuity, but the main thing for me in this entry is I want them to fix the skyboxes, or I guess I should refer to it as like the skyline surrounding the game worlds, because obviously with Arkham Asylum, that was the first game in the franchise, and they didn't create the game worlds of Arkham City and Arkham Knight and Arkham Origins and put them into Arkham Asylum because, well, the games weren't made yet. So I think by going back into Asylum and in City, you can put the locations that we've already played through in all 4 Arkham games into the game world. So when you're in Arkham City and you're climbing Wonder Tower, you can look out and you can see where Arkham Knight takes place. You can see where Arkham Origins had the New Gotham Island. You can see that little island that the Batgirl DLC takes place in, and all that kind of stuff. You should be able to see it. I heard from my source, I already mentioned this in my other video, that they're probably going to be doing updates to the models. So they're probably going to just take models straight out of Arkham Knight, like the Joker, or maybe they could do the same thing with Catwoman. They're probably going to take the original Arkham skin from Arkham Knight and put it in Arkham Asylum for the Batman. They're probably going to take other things and put them just straight into, like, the original Arkham Batmobile from Arkham Knight, which is the Arkham Asylum Batmobile. They're probably just going to put that in Arkham Asylum. That would be kind of obvious. And, other things like that. What I don't want them to do, if they're going to change faces, I think that's the main thing they're doing, is changing the faces. If they're going to change faces, I really don't want them to, change, costumes. I think if they took Catwoman's costume from Arkham City, personally I like the Catwoman model from Arkham City better than the one from Arkham Knight. I think she looks a little weird in Arkham Knight. I think they should probably just redo that Catwoman from Arkham City into Arkham Remastered, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to stick with the Arkham Knight Catwoman, which is going to kind of bug me, but oh well. And I think this is basically saying, like, they're going to take Commissioner Gordon, they're going to take, like, the Riddler, they're going to take Penguin and, refurbish him to make him look more like the Arkham City version. They're probably going to do the same thing with all these different characters. Croc probably will just be the regular Croc, hopefully. That's pretty much it for that. Other things they could do, one thing I think they could do, but I don't think they should, now that I've been thinking about it, is changing the voices to match the continuity. One big one I wouldn't want to change. Here's a good example of one I wouldn't want to change, and that's Harley Quinn in Arkham Asylum. Arlene Sorkin's last performance pretty much as Harley Quinn in that, even though I'm pretty sure she did DCU Online after Arkham Asylum. I wouldn't want that to change at all. I love Arlene Sorkin in that game. I would hate it if they put Tara Strong in there. But another one that I would want to change is Commissioner Gordon. I would love it if Jonathan Banks replaced Tom Kane and that other guy. Nobody remembers his name from Arkham City. He didn't have very many lines in Arkham City, so they could totally just redo. He could have totally have already redone all those lines, but I don't know. Maybe they won't do that. You don't know yet. We don't know yet at all. What's another one? That's really it for number 3. Number 2 is one that's basically really only applying to Asylum again, much like the DLC thing. Number 2, I'm going to go ahead and say the one thing that I want is full cells in Arkham Asylum. I've talked about this before on numerous occasions, and one of my only complaints with Batman Arkham Asylum is that after that last cutscene that strictly shows the staff taking control of the island again, guards taking control of the criminals, putting the Joker and Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn behind bars, I really, really, really think that they should do this. Now, if they do this, this is how they pretty much would have to do it. They would just have to take, like, characters like the Joker. I don't think would be able to, you'd be able to see. I'm assuming he's going to be in extreme isolation, where the first Titan boss battle takes place. He goes behind those doors. I think they're going to put him in there because he was the mastermind behind all of that. I think people like Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn's obviously already in her cell. She's the only character in the game who's actually put in a cell. Poison Ivy needs to put behind bars because she's clearly shown being escorted back. Victor Zsasz is another one of those characters, although we really don't know what happens to him actually after the last confrontation with him. He probably escapes. I don't remember, honestly. But that is if he's even, in that last cutscene. I don't remember, to be completely honest. But, other inmates that you put behind bars, and then guards roaming the island, making sure everyone's put back where they belong. I think that's very important. I think Quincy Sharp disappearing would be pretty interesting, too. I think he's already disappeared in Arkham Asylum, but having him stay, gone would be pretty interesting. And I also think it would be kind of neat if you even had some of the GCPD wandering around the island. They're probably not going to have voices, but, they could still be there. And that is my number 2 spot. My number one, like, wish list item that I really, really want is probably going to be sad compared to the rest of these. You guys might agree with me on some of these, you might disagree, and some of these other ones you might feel are stronger needed than other things. But the one thing I think they will do, because they did this with Arkham Knight after they kind of learned from their mistakes, well, not really a mistake, but they heard what fans wanted, and something I really, really think that they're going to do is they're going to put clean bat suits at the end of each game. This is something that I really want more than universal skins or skins from Arkham Knight, like the 89 skin put into Arkham City or something like that. More than anything, I want to have a clean Arkham City batsuit after beating the main story, just like you get at the end of Arkham Knight, how you get a clean batsuit after that. I think that's necessary to me. Personally, I feel like that's necessary. And to coincide with this, this is included in this. One thing that I really want to see is in-game skin changes. One of the things I really liked about Arkham Origins is you could go to the Batcave, go to your Batsuit chamber, and change your costumes in-game, and then fly back out into the city and fight in your new skin. That is something I think that really should be implemented into Arkham City, because it bugged me in Arkham Knight how they had 2 Batsuit chambers. I'm pretty sure there were 2 or 3 out in the city, the one where you first change into the Arkham Knight Batsuit, and the one in Wayne Tower where he changes into, or there are Batsuits that you can obviously view, and you can even open the one Batsuit chamber in Wayne Tower, and it doesn't really do anything. That Batsuit that is on top of Ace Chemicals in the beginning of Arkham City, I think it would be really cool if, for example, let's say I just defeated Hush, the Hush side mission in Arkham City, and I was like, okay, that was pretty cool, but I want to go fight the Riddler now. I'm going to go change my skin really quick on top of Ace Chemicals, and then I'm going to go confront Riddler. That is something that I think would be really, really cool. I really like how they do that. That in-game skin change is something that I kind of expect less than clean batsuits. I think clean batsuits are personally more important to me, because the Arkham City batsuit is my all-time favorite batsuit of any Batman continuity, any Batman story. I mean, there are awesome batsuits out there, but I've always been a fan of the more classic-looking batsuits rather than armor batsuits. But this batsuit is it's obviously an armored style batsuit, but it still looks like it's almost spandex. It still looks classic. It still looks like it could be a onesie if you took it apart, even though I don't think it is. It could totally be a onesie, and that's what I really like about it, even though it's like Kevlar or whatever. But yeah, so that is basically my top 5 wish list for Batman Return to Arkham. Let me know what you guys think of the probability of these things are. Let me know if you agree with any of these things. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for Batman Return to Arkham news and gameplay, and I will see you all in the next video. Later, taters.
High-value thug target identified. Take them down and create fear in their gang's hearts. The thugs are nearly in disarray. You very